It's so good to be here in Southern California in San Clemente. If you wondered why this gets compared to a skate park.
He blasts, he lands it.
Holy smokes, bang, hammers it.
He's got a spaceship under his feet.
This is a clash of the giants right here.
It's going to be a really crazy fight for those final 5 spots for the rest of the year.
Any surfer with a chance is right now on the razor's edge.
The story could not be scripted any better.
It's really about trying to make that final 5 and giving yourself that best chance at winning the title.
I'm looking at #1 spot for sure.
One bad heat could be completely disastrous for the rest of your season.
Big upset right there, the local boy taking the win. Yeah, let him hear it, guys.
Being home and seeing all the friends and family feels amazing.
The opportunity to surf in my backyard at home, that's what the tour is about, you know, so just living my dream.
It's really big for this little surf town to have their heroes in the event with a chance to win.
So we're down here at Lower Trussels, and we're here for the WSL Championship Tour. The town's buzzing, and down here on the beach, all the kids are buzzing. They get to surf with the top pros. Yeah, boys, couple fun ones out there. But also to have both Griffin and Crosby in the contest, it's extra special for sure. For Griffin, the last couple of years surfing here in the final 5, you look back and maybe he didn't go 110%. It was maybe 99%, right? And he left something on the table, and at this level, especially here at this wave, you're gonna lose.
These are the moments that these two dream about. Colapinto's last chance to continue on his season. And Griffin already getting praise from all the locals in San Clemente.
So scores in last and Bettylou 6.87. That means Griff needs a 7.15 on that last trip.
Waiting on the beach, people telling me, oh, you got the score 100%. And I'm just like, oh, what? No way. Like, I'm actually, like, it's gonna happen. And
today now on World Surfing, scores are splitting hairs. Yay, nay, we'll see.
So intense right now.
my whole family's right there, and like the whole setting of the whole thing felt like just that Cinderella story that I was like, yeah, it's gonna go my way. Like I can feel that. Like
scores in, last of blue, 7.0, it's Bettylou into the
ball. Boof, Bettylou beats me, and everyone on the beach was wanting me to make it, and it was just like you could hear the crowd just go, oh, like, and I was just like, oh, and that feeling sucks so bad. I kind of just felt like lost. It felt surreal.
First exchange.
I could have gone either way, pretty much.
Could have gone either way. And then to get the win over him, there had to be a moment of like stamp of authority on that wave, I think. It's what that. Oh, got it. No. I made it.
Those moments when you like get hit the hardest, it's like how you respond to those. That's gonna like determine the success of your future.
Obviously, they would have looked at both waves and said, yeah, I'll do it.
The confidence and the comfort I haven't seen out of him at lowers in a heat, because he's been, you know, always battling for that world title, and he held back a little bit. And I like to see the Griffin Colapinto that we know and love in a heat down here at lowers.
It can't be understated that this might be the most important heat of Griffin's entire season to potentially get up into that final 5 spot. He's going up against Felipe Toledo, who is arguably the best competitive surfer to ever do it out here at lowers. If you're in the Griff camp, you have to be worried.
Well, you wonder about this next heat. Felipe Toledo and Griffin Colapinto. Felipe in the
Hopefully this can be a banger.
Griffin's got incredible support here from everyone on the beach, but also you have this sort of pressure of expectation.
Here we go, folks. It's going to be Felipe opening things up. Woof. Throwing some spray out the back, railing the water straight up into it again. Blowtail reverse. Nice little tight pocket right there. Goes for the 2-for-1.
Griffin Colapinto, San Clemente's own, big hack. Wow, he wants to start strong. Opens up with 2 massive flares. Big whipping float. What an opening sequence.
Felipe staying busy. Oh. Beautiful wrap to open up. Comes out of it with more speed again. Just ripping that wave apart right there. Holy smokes.
Felipe under priority is just gonna go on everything.
Griff rolling in. He needs an excellent score. Beautiful opening turn. Drifting the fins. Drives through that one.
Well, that is not going to get him the 8.43.
Current heat leader, Felipe Toledo, now driving down the line. He gets the launch and the landing. What the heck did we just witness?
Griffin on his backhand, vertical, terrorizing the lip. Blows the fins, and he rides out a 3-turn banger. He's back in it, beating the 7.60. He might go above the lip. He does, ladies and gentlemen, he rides out.
Scores dropping in. It looks like we're going to see things change. Oh, nope, 7.57 for last of blue.
Always.
Put your hands together, folks. It's not over yet. What a heat going down.
Oh, there's gonna be one more set. This is gonna be crazy.
Now, Felipe in the lead. Felipe flies high and he sticks it. Now, Griffin Colapinto, the story could not be scripted any better.
Let's see how the pressure's handled here. Yeah.
Wow. Rips into the first turn, drives into the second. Full command, blasting the tail free.
Wow, another chicken skin moment. Stand by, 15 seconds.
Wow, that was fantastic.
What a heat.
Scores in, last of red goes 8.3, so Griff looking for an 8.4.
Yeah, guys. Oh. For some reason, I think like the PTSD, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get it. Thanks, guys. Oh, I don't know, boys.
So we saw what he did on that last wave ridden. Will it be
last
the 8.4?
of blue, 8.93.
Perfect, look at the crew. They're all bouncing.
Griffin Colapinto takes the win.
I don't know, I just had PTSD from last year in the finals. I was standing on the beach and last year it didn't go my way.
Look at that, look at that.
I felt like surreal, like it didn't even feel real. So I don't know, just all the effort, all the hard work, all the adversity, just leading to that moment is like beautiful, and to do it in front of all my friends and family, I'm just so grateful.
Congratulations.
Wow,
that was so sick.
This is a brand new Jordy Smith. Now he's the boss, world #1. And we started off with Crosby Colapinto. Jordy Smith looking for a 5.32.
5.33 turns the heat. Jordy Smith with the win. Next heat.
Wow. Giant moment for surfing with Jordy Smith, 2-time runner-up in the world at 37, oldest full-timer on tour. He's having the year of his life.
Oh, congrats on the Margaret River win.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
You just kicking ass this year, man.
Trying.
Feels good, huh?
Yeah, it does.
I bet it does. Well,
to be honest with you, I haven't felt this type of momentum and this light-hearted feeling about it. Yeah, it's just, it's a weird one, and I don't question it. I think perspective is really the big thing for me. Perspective on life and the things that really matter has kind of eased up a lot of things for me and allowed me just to surf and enjoy it.
Now his motivation to win is running a bit deeper. It's running off love, passion, family.
This is for my wife and actually everybody that holds it down for the families and the people to be able to do this. Without you guys, we couldn't do it.
I think there's just this confidence thing. I don't know if it's fatherhood. It's just like, hey, I've been doing this 17 years now. I might as well enjoy it. It's not going to last forever, and I can leave it all out there. And that's, I think, what's changed it.
Jordy Smith, your champion of the Surf City El Salvador Pro.
That first win, it was a relief to just know that he can still do it and he's got it in him. But the second win was just like the validation that he should be on top and he should be in that top 5.
The best in the West.
Jordy Smith, you're reigning world number 1.
Did you ever think you'd see him in yellow again?
I did. I mean, there's definitely been times of doubts, I think, on both our minds. I know the level's there. I just wasn't sure if the desire was there anymore, but it obviously is.
He hasn't looked frustrated all season long. You know, I think we saw that a few times over the past, 6 or 7 years.
Changing the script of the title race, putting an end to the season of Jordy Smith.
It's a heartbreaking list to be on. The best surfers ever to not have won a world title.
The perspective that I was talking about earlier is like, hey, if I never get one, I've lived an extraordinary life and I'm okay with that. But that doesn't mean he's not as motivated and he's not excited. It just means he has a bit of perspective, right, which he didn't have when he was young. It was all about world titles.
His world title hopes are on the line, and it looks like Kelly Slater will get the jump on the current world number 3.
When someone is the favorite 18 years ago, you start wondering, is this it? That's going to be a stressful position for Jordy to be in.
The last couple of years, he's just finding himself on the wrong side of bad heats. You start going, okay, it's out of my control. I'm going to do what I can, and if it happens, it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Okay, take it.
You can get a 50% off code. Jordy, 50 off. So it's the feeling of not having to prove anything to anybody and to actually just do this because I love it. I'm taking their ways too. And wanting to kind of show my family that hard work and being involved in something that you really, really enjoy shines through at the end of the day.
Wow, the waves look so good this morning. This is what we've been waiting for. The high performance track that's called Lowers is providing for the best in the world.
Yes, he did. Number 1 on the leaderboard, Jordy Smith in the opening round, coming up against a local in the way of Crosby Colapinto. He's still going to have a lot of work to do.
And we started off with Crosby Colapinto.
Nice opening turn, drives right back up into the second, blows the fins out into a reverse.
Crosby get a 5.5, 6.
Jordy going left, Chris.
This is a brand new Jordy Smith. Whatever stress or just doubt in himself that he had been carrying for the past, 8 seasons? So now he's the boss. World number 1.
Crosby on the right. He got that first turn. Nice, drifts the fins there through the carve. Jordy on the left, kind of a long floater.
Went for the reverse, got hung up.
Oh, that's rough.
45 seconds left. Jordy Smith looking for a 5-3-2.
Gotta go. Priority here. You gotta win priority here.
Jordy rolling in. Nice opening turn, better looking section here. Driving out of it once again. There's the rail, wraps it around. Nice clean inside runner with 30 seconds to go. Goes vertical through the lip a couple of times.
Nice work there for Jordy Smith. You see him fired up, fists to cuffs. It's so close.
I thought it was better than my 6.
Finally,
Scores in, last up yellow, 5-3-3, turns the heat. Jordy Smith with the win. Next season.
Yeah, boys! Wow.
That's a big one to get through.
Excuse me.
He's had a rough week, so that was a big one.
You need a 5-3-2. You got a 5-3-3. So stoked it all comes back around, bro. Yeah, bro. The most important thing, you got to enjoy this thing, eh? Spent so much time here. We used to live here, and yeah, I got a lot of friends and family really, really close, so I feel comfortable.
Big boy.
Katie versus Molly. Molly's got to figure out a way to beat Katie for the first time in her career.
I can't speak for Molly, but I would be pissed.
Bang! Molly hammers it.
Come on, Molly.
Not done yet. Back up into it again.
Comeback begins.
11 plays.
This isn't even here. Okay. And we're just having a conversation. Okay. All right. So first, what's the general excitement just to be out here at Trussels, one of the best surfing locations in Southern California in the world?
It's super exciting. I haven't competed here since I was about 16 in the junior event. I would have never believed you that I would be coming into my first lowers event wearing yellow.
I think Gabrielle O'Brien has to be in the conversation for most improved surfer ever from one season to the next.
Big surfing from our #1 ranked surfer. This inside bay gets real steep for her. Puts the pedal to the metal on that turn and that one.
817, very first wave, seconds into the heat. Let's look at the Jumbotron. Walk us through it, Gabby.
Yeah, big key for me at this wave is patience and quality over quantity.
It's interesting when you see surfers get yellow. Does it feel like you're holding an egg and you're gonna drop it? Or does it make you feel like you own the tour and you are the best surfer in the world at this point of the year?
It's an uncomfortable space, all that attention.
I don't really like the attention, no. I think the first time I put it on the Gold Coast, I put it on so quick and walked to the locker room because I didn't want any attention. Told myself, hey, it's kind of just a reward to myself that I've done a lot of hard work and it's paying off.
On the women's side of the draw, there's a bunch of great stories here. It's just this young surgence of talent.
For the first time in years, there's new names in the Final Five picture for the women.
Perfect.
But then you have the Katie Simmers, the Molly Picklum story. That is a rivalry that is going to be going on for a long time. We love to see that.
It's stretching out for Simmers on the reef. Molly Picklum locks in and gets blown out at backdoor.
I love Katie, I love her surfing, and I love versing her because it's a real surf-off most of the time.
I feel like Molly makes me surf better. Her energy just like lifts me up almost.
They've had some wild ones. Katie beating Molly at Pipeline when Katie made the statement of pipelines for the
girls.
The Abu Dhabi kind of skate park type feeling going back and forth. Molly thought she did enough. It wasn't enough.
Incredible. Oh, you got it.
There's been many heats where Molly scored more than 15 or 16 points, but she's just going up against maybe the best surfer in the world at the moment.
And the wildest part about this, Molly has never beat Katie.
I believe it's 6-0 in the favor of Caitlin against Molly.
Wow, that's gnarly.
I know.
I didn't even know that. She's got your number and speed dial, honey.
I'd say that's probably starting to bubble over pretty soon here, if not already. If I was Molly, I'd be feeling like, okay.
I can't speak for Molly, but I would be pissed.
I know how much it's like toe-to-toe, moment to moment. For me, I know I've won certain moments in those like matchups, so nah, I don't even think about it.
To be able to get a victory over Katie during the course of this year would mean a lot.
Molly's a competitor. The last thing she wants to do is remain winless against Katie Simmers.
Yeah, that's right. Molly, congratulations. You're into the semifinals and coming up against your good friend Katie. And I know numbers are in her favor.
Katie versus Molly. Molly's got to figure out a way to beat Katie for the first time in her career.
Katie Simmerkonen ranked #2. Molly Picklum rated #3.
This is a monstrous heat for Katie's Katie, dude. I know she really wants this one.
Semifinal #1, your heat has started. Molly having a look. She's taken off. It's going to be the Australian here on this one. Big section. Nice opening turn. Let's see if she can get back on that inside edge to keep the pace with this wave.
Oh, man. Just got a little too much lift on the front.
Let's calibrate. Hurry up and calibrate.
Here we go. Katie Simmers. It's her turn. Our current world champion, ranked #2, sweeps into those first 2 turns, looking for this wave to give her something. I mean, she gets that finish. It's beautiful.
It's like a 6-footer.
Watch this one come together right here. Perfect timing. Look at this. Drops down. Big section right here.
Big swing. Don't muck it up.
Bang! Molly hammers it.
Get around it.
Not done yet. Back up into it again.
Well, the crowd is elevating.
As they should. That wave perfectly came together on the bank, and so did she. Let her hear it.
Stop it.
Scores in. Listen up. 9.6. Last up blue.
You're gonna need 2 9s to beat Katie. You're on a par 3 and you hit it this close to the pin. And you gotta make the putt. We gotta make the putt. Oh, dude, this thing.
Here's a little more of what she wanted. She's looking to get that 2.93 out of her score line. You got to say that was well done there.
The 2-foot putt. Got that number off the way.
Well, watch this with 1:15 on the clock. She has priority. She's turning and burning. Here we go. Katie Simmers drives up into it, wraps it around, setting up something big right here. Yes, sir, fans, put your hands together. Great performance right there.
Molly Picklum victorious and moving into the final.
Comeback begins.
Ayla.
When you have a 9, it's like, okay, you can have a 4 and it gives you a healthy heat score, but with Katie, it's like you need her to be comboed. Hey! I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, champion.
How good does it feel to finally get one over her?
Oh my gosh, that's been a long time coming for me. But always, surfing against Katie, it's always so much like fun, but also it's hard, you know, you don't know what is gonna happen.
So slick. I like literally the most awkward person in the
Woo, let him hear it, surf fans. Gonna come into the air and sticks it.
Seeing all the friends and family feels amazing, and then to have a contest on top of it, it's just like the perfect storm.
Biggest storyline, I think, is the San Clemente local contingent. It's really big for this little surf town, you know, to have their heroes in the event with a chance to win.
Here we go, watching the local boy.
Crosby Colapinto surfing out of his mind right now.
Woo, let him hear it, surf fans.
Griffin attacking that section.
Gonna commit to the air and sticks it.
Feeling that local crowd support for Griffin Colapinto.
Being home and seeing all the friends and family feels amazing, and then to have a contest on top of it, it's just like the perfect storm.
Cole looking at the left, big hammer turn right there. There you go, local crowd.
Yeah, it's amazing to see like all my friends and family down here. You know, I wanted to make the cut just so I could come surf this event in my backyard.
These guys thrive off of a group energy. They really keep the vibe up.
Yeah, we've just been having so much fun, and yeah, just another day at home.
Oh my God, I can't miss.
100%, it's more of a brotherhood than camaraderie or friendship. I look at these guys like family, and they're my brothers.
Oh, airball! It's going right down the court.
Yeah, the experience has been crazy. Just like how we all connected when we were younger and all had our goals set to do the same thing, and pretty much best friends since we're like 7, 8 years old.
Haji! Oh! Go right? Yeah!
I'm competing at the highest level, and it's a dream I've chased literally my whole life, and now I get to do it with my best friends, which is a bonus on top of everything.
In second place, Houshman with the beanbag.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your second place.
Good job.
7,800 points.
I made the cut.
We are live here at the Lexus Trestles Pro. Stop number 8 on the World Championship Tour. We have an action-packed day.
World number 1, Jordy Smith, taking on Cole Houshman, the two biggest guys on tour.
Let's go. Let's go.
7 minutes.
What's going to be awesome about this heat, it's like power versus power.
Rolling in, first wave, we'll go to the local boy.
Oh.
Fin throw reverse on the left, wrapping into the pocket, throwing some water off the tail. Houshman looking to grease the finish, surfing with so much bravado and feeding off the hometown crowd. It's an 8.7 for Cole Houshman. Jordy will look to answer back. A nice big open face hook with the release. Nice drive off the bottom, drills the lip line.
Just burning the rail each and every time.
We knew on paper coming to this one, it's gonna be a battle.
An 8-point ride for Jordy Smith.
All hail to the king, I will not fall.
Grabbing this wave is the local boy, big tail whip. Another version of a slide, that one off the coping. Goes another one. Cole Houshman owning the lowers left, putting his name all over it.
under pressure at home. It doesn't really seem like he has a single amount of pressure on him.
Radical loose surfing from Cole Hauschman turns in a 7.73.
Big upset right there. The local boy taking the win. Yeah, let him hear it, guys.
Way to go, bud.
You just took down.
You did it.
Congratulations, good job.
Jordy's like someone I grew up watching, I look up to. I watched him here when I was a kid, so it's like the opportunity to surf against him in my backyard at home, like world #1, is like, that's what the tour is about, you know? So just living my dream.
We're starting things off with Griffin Colapinto. He'll have the crowd behind him, but this rookie named Joel Vaughn surfed out of his skin the other day.
Hey, you know what I want from you. For yourself.
7 minutes on the clock.
Let's get started. Griffin Colapinto, snap to slide, controls it. Big belt, inverted, tail blow reverse. That was insane. Griffin greases it off the roof, throws down the rotation, reverses his finish.
Beautiful combination of major maneuvers. The judges are going to eat that up.
Colapinto locks in an 8-point ride on his first wave against the rookie, establishing himself as the local in the lineup. Joel Vaughn looking to answer.
First turn right here, Joel Vaughn wrapping it. This guy's known for some fireworks. He's ready to light the fuse. Bang, big air over that section. He's gonna set up another one right here. Holy smokes.
Joel Vaughn just got his best, 7.17, and that'll leave Griffin by himself now to take on this wave. Nice fade and cut back. Now starting to step on the gas. Lays down that rail again. Great connection with his rail work. The lift shows up, snap to slide. Fun end section approaching, ton of speed. Big chuck tail reverse. Perfect landing.
Something special's going on with Griff. It's like he can't do any wrong.
Big combined total out front. An excellent heat for Griff. Mitch Colapinto still whistling on the lifeguard tower. And Griffin Colapinto has moved on to the semifinal on his home break.
Hi, guys. Just all in today. Finals day, all in.
You heard it, yeah, guys. He's all in. Let's see how far he goes.
We switch gears into the first quarterfinal on the women's side.
Sawyer Lindblad, the wild card, and our reigning world #1, Gabrielle O'Brien.
Yago Sawyer.
My low-key pick on the women's side to win this event is Sawyer Lindblad.
Big section, straight up into it.
This is her home break. She grew up surfing here, so that positive San Clemente energy, I think, is going to be really a force field around her. Can Gabrielle O'Brien come back? Oh, so far, that's a negative. Meanwhile, Sawyer Lindblad is controlling this lineup. Just comboed Gabrielle O'Brien.
Into the semifinals at her home break. That's a dream run.
The kind of sense of community that you see right around here at Lowers, is that something you're feeling here?
Yeah, for sure. My grandpa's here and my whole family, basically. So, yeah, I feel the love.
Got a new rotation coming into the hook.
Thank you.
Molly Picklum, Bettylou Sakura Johnson in the final of the Lexus Trestles Pro. One of the best rivalries in pro surfing.
They are ready to rumble.
Big wall, perfect positioning.
She's lighting this up.
Bettylou's ready to rip into this one.
Wow, that is electric.
Bettylou can do no wrong today.
Surf fans, it's time to get fired up. Our finals day field is looking stacked.
Feel like it's a super long one. The ski's right there. When you want to break, then do it.
Bettylou Sakura Johnson getting a win on the Gold Coast this year. And, I mean, just has been in blazing form throughout this event.
Sawyer Lindblad, the wild card, going deep into this competition.
This is semi 2. Bettylou Sakura Johnson taking on Sawyer Lindblad. Here comes Bettylou. Nice clean bottom turn, just attack mode on the right. Lays down the rail again. What a combination already. Frames it up super clean off the lip, attacking her targets really well. Leaning into a classy finishing move.
Scores in 8-1-7.
Bettylou running down the line on this one.
Had to use priority with Sawyer sitting right there. Nice deep bottom turn, wow. The way that set that two-turn combo up, on fire on this wave.
Pair of 8s, now really applying the pressure to the local wild card, Sawyer. 3, 2, 1.
Bettylou into the final.
You know, it's all in, right? We're all trying to make it to the top 5 and, you know, just push us hard for it. But yeah, nothing to lose, but just try my best.
For Bettylou, we knew she'd be a world title threat when she was about 12.
Here goes Bettylou.
Look at this one.
And when she won a Haleiwa Challenger event on her home break, you're going, oh, this might happen really quick. But then it didn't. You know, she got on tour and then fell off, but then you're reminded, like, oh my gosh, she's 17, she's 18, you know, like, she's still learning the ropes.
After falling off tour, I use that as like motivation to go into the next event. I get pissed.
I think Bettylou is definitely fired up to win her first ever CT event.
Over the last 2 years is that transformation of Bettylou. No weakness anywhere anymore. It's amazing to watch.
Now she's 20, still so young, and something's just changed. What a stage for Molly Picklum and Bettylou Sakura Johnson.
Bettylou is all fireworks. She's like a spicy one.
What, she called me spicy?
Spicy.
She's feisty. I'm spicy. She's feisty.
6-0 in Molly Picklum's favor.
I can't remember the last time I've beaten Molly, to be honest.
All that build-up going into their first meeting of 2025. Bettylou gets payback.
She's looking spicy. She's looking like she's having fun.
For the first time, she gets a win over Molly Picklum. It goes 1-6 now, moving on between the two.
In the final, she was brilliant, dropping an excellent score. Just so powerful and able to repeat that power.
She's going to take this confidence, this momentum, and she could be looking pretty deadly.
Now this young surfer coming from the island of Oahu, her first ever championship tour victory. Let's hear it for Bettylou Sakura Johnson.
Yeah, just know that I can do it and trust myself and the abilities once I get the chance to get the wave. But yeah, I'm so happy.
We have made it into finals number 1. Both ladies having an insane year on the World Championship Tour.
Sakura is the starting gear, right? She's always on the slope. She's always on the thing. When the top of the cups here, this is her. Good. I need you on your missile. Here.
And she put my insides back.
100%.
And the ultimate goal, a world title. Got to make that top 5 first. Molly Picklum in the red, Bettylou Sakura Johnson in the blue. They are ready to rumble.
This one's got some size, and this is why she's been selective. Ton of speed, and she rips into a big first turn. Nice drive off the lip line. 2 massive maneuvers for Bettylou Sakura Johnson.
Wow, my favorite maneuvers of the event so far. That last one from Betty, just incredible approach.
8 on that last wave. An excellent score for 2 turns.
Bettylou Sakura Johnson.
That favorite board under her arm.
Blue trying to get into this one. Here she goes, Bettylou Sakura Johnson. Nice arcing turn here. Local in Haleiwa. This one looking like a little bit like Haleiwa.
Wow, you can hear the crowd.
Big wrap right there. Again, putting the rail in the water, torquing it. Now watch this, final move, bang! Here we go out the back. Molly Picklum trying to answer back right here, and she will with a beautiful arcing turn.
Oh man, yeah, she's lighting this up straight into the bay. It's giving her more and more opportunity.
Great answer by the Australian. But Molly with an 8.23 of her own.
It is not enough. Bettylou Sakura Johnson is the champion, defeating her longtime rival of Molly Picklum.
Already climbing 2 spots in the live rankings. Currently 5th overall on the inside of that final 5 cutoff.
To win one event is huge. To win 2 in the same season, well, that's a statement that you're here to play in the world title race.
I don't want to just be on this tour to just be here. I want to win comps. I want to be in the title chase. I want to win a world title one day. So this is all the effort to get there.
Canoa Igarashi, he will face Yago Dora in the Lexus Trestles Pro men's final.
Heat's already on. Yago Dora comes flying into screen.
He's got a spaceship under his feet. Oh my God. Canoa.
Good looking section and a massive spray out the back.
I like it. These guys are on fire.
Welcome back, surf fans. This is the Lexus Trestles Pro, and we are into it. Semifinals. Griffin Colapinto versus Yago Dora. These two guys have been on fire this week. Griff thrives on that hometown backup, but also at times hinders him because he's said there's pressure.
3, 2, 1. Yago with a massive tail hook air reverse. Another slice there. He's going to button it up across the inside. Let him hear it, surf fans. Wow.
Did not come to mess around.
An 8.33. How do you take the momentum away if you're Griffin Colapinto?
Driving through that first section. Whipping the tail. Big surfing from Griffin. Flexing at the finish. Well, he answers back right there.
This crowd is squarely behind Griffin today.
Here we go.
Glassy mid-sized wave for Griffin Colapinto. Beautiful tail slide start. Another hard slam down the line. Griffin Colapinto. Everything is coming together.
7.93, new leader. Griffin Colapinto in first.
Now the pressure is squarely back on Yago.
Yago Dora, you require a 6.87. Here we go. Setting it up, stalling, looking for the ramp. He finds it.
Oh my.
And he'll land it. He's not done yet, folks. He wants more, and he's gonna get it.
Man.
Yago lighting it up.
Scores in, last up blue, 8.9.
It's official. Yago Dora surfs his way into the finals.
Hey, why did you back from? I always dreamed of competing here. This is actually my first event here, and I've always surfed really good on this wave. And yeah, it's good to get the opportunity. You know, I'm really excited and really grateful to just go out there and surf good waves. You know, that's what we come for.
For Griffin, it's a long shot for the world title, but he got the result that he needed to give himself a fighting chance.
We gotta turn the page. We're into a new script right here.
This year, what's new is I'm working with a new coach.
I'm not coaching Yago in this year, 25. It's a new formula for this year, and for my eyes, maybe work good.
Felt like it was time to try something new, to have a new kind of relationship with my dad also.
The choice that he made was very tough. You're disattaching from your father, which is no doubt one of the best coaches in the world right now.
Is this the weirdest scenario in professional sport? Jumps on the bike behind his old man who's coaching the other bloke. You know, that's his flesh and blood.
It is a really interesting situation.
It's a part of the business. I'm praying for my son, for sure. He's my blood, but I work with my team.
It was time to do things for myself, make my own decisions, and I think the results speak for themselves.
We got a men's champ to crown, Yago Dora up against Italo Ferreira. Dora goes to the air, answers back.
It's your first victory in a few years. You're working with a new coach. Just how is everything coming together for you to start this season?
Of course, a change is always risky and scary, and everyone's gonna talk about it and say I'm wrong, say I'm right, and I'm still the same, and I'm still gonna do what I love to do.
Right now, it is Yago Dora's moment.
Before, he used to be protected by his dad, but now he's having to absorb all of that himself. It's gonna make him mature, and he's just one step closer to getting a world title.
We've been talking about world championship contenders, gentlemen. Finally, I think we're seeing him rise to the top.
First step is qualifying for finals and then getting the title. That's what I want to do this year.
Canoa Igarashi, he will face Yago Dora in the Lexus Trestles Pro men's final.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fight for the one you want.
Igarashi into another final this year. It's just been a turnaround type year.
The journey for Yago Dora, he's on a roll.
Yago Dora, ladies and gentlemen, already up and out. He's got a spaceship under his feet. This wave standing up. Power carves, bookends that with a nice, strong lip blast.
This is psycho. Like, there's so much air under the board, landing backwards in such a bowly pocket, starting off with a 9.53.
Our surfer from Huntington Beach right now, driving through that first turn. It's a beautiful little inside runner. I love these layback check snaps he's doing, drifts the fins, carrying a ton of speed. Oh my gosh. Yago Dora, well, he loves that. Look at the control. You just cannot stop his air game. Oh my God.
He's going crazy, man. Come on. Current heat leader, Yago Dora. You know what he wants to do. That right there, big aerial reverse. He's not done, gonna do it again.
And Yago, write his name all over the lowers left.
3, 2, 1.
With the horn sounding, it's official. Yago Dora, your champion of the Lexus Trestles Pro, presented by Outerknown, and now world number 2, heading into Brazil.
I made a lot of changes. My team has changed, everything, and making my own path and my own trajectory has been really feeling grateful and feeling like this desire to win and to be better each day.
What was that?
Nice. The Guilty Foot Flyboy from Brazil. Let's hear for your champion, Yago Dora.
Getting to serve lowers for the first time in his career at the CT level and to turn it into a victory just shows that he needs to be in that conversation of the best high-performance surfer in the world. And now he's number 2 in the world. It's just all moving up for Yago Dora. I really think he changed everything at lowers in this event.
Best of luck in Brazil, Yago. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the next episode of Inside Pro Surfing, the World Surf League returns to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Stop number 9, the Vivo Rio Pro.
Lightning in a bottle.
What a final we have on our hands.